So what's up guys, I'm back and today we're going to try out this new game called Slots and Daggers. It's actually a new roguelike that's out on Steam. It's actually on demo, so if you guys want to go ahead and try it out, you can. So basically this game mixes slot machines and roguelike gameplay, so let's go ahead. So for the demo, they only released 2 levels that we can test out right now. But once you start up, you can have the options to pick some items, and you actually unlock items on your runs. So the most overpowered one by far is like the shield, and well, each item has its own uniqueness, so it's like a great combo. But these 3 items are the main ones. But before I even start, I just want to show you guys that there's the progress, which basically is like the items you unlock on your run, pretty basic. And there's the modifier shop, which basically on your runs you can get chips, and these chips you're able to get like upgrades for your run. So there's this upgrade which you can get additional wheels. You guys gonna see what I mean in a second, but we don't have all the upgrades right now. But like, I've played a bit, so I've unlocked a couple of chips, so I just want to start with no chips just so I can show how the game is from the beginning. So let's start a new game. I'm just gonna show you guys. I'm gonna pick the three items that I like, and here's the enemies, and here's how the gameplay works. There's a slot machine, you can stop it, randomly stops at an item, and each item has its different animation or uniqueness. So you can critically hit. If you get 3 of the same items in a row, it gets like the effects are boosted. But there's different, like there's physical damage, magical damage, the enemies attack. So I'm just gonna play and you guys are gonna get the game like as I play. So you actually unlock coins which you're able to buy items, and these items you can upgrade them on your run. There's not a lot of items right now, probably because it's a demo, but you go ahead and you keep getting upgrades and upgrades. Like here I got a critical hit, and it's gonna do extra damage on my last attack. Like yeah, it did extra damage. I get coins and chips which I can upgrade later, but then I can get some OP items, and like I'm having fun playing this game because it's very addictive, because you want to upgrade your items, you're gonna get as far as possible in the run. But here you can see like I got critical hit again. It does a lot of damage. So the hammer, it actually stuns the enemies, but how it works is like some enemies have multiple attacks, and when you stun an enemy, you only stun one of their attacks, not all of them. So here the shield, I got 4 shields, which actually increases. So there's the shield half bar on the right corner, and once I get the shield, it multiplies. But if the bar is filled up, the shield can also surpass the bar. So actually just bought the cheese, which actually gives me 25% extra health, I believe. So it's like, because there's the items you can buy on the run, and there's like the traits, like the bonuses. So I'm not gonna buy any items which is gonna upgrade the ones that I have, because I have tried having multiple items and it, like, I don't know, it doesn't work pretty well for me to like get far on the runs. But again, you do you, right? You buy the items you like. But I feel like this is the best combination, at least for the items that we got now, until they release new items and stuff. But the gameplay is pretty basic. All you do is you're gonna go to the slot machines and you're gonna buy new items. Of course, each one has its uniqueness. And now I'm gonna fight the boss of this level. So in the levels, the enemies you fight are randomized, but the boss is always the same. He's gonna be a little stronger, so I might actually not win this. Depends on what we roll right now, because he does a lot of damage, especially for the fact that I haven't upgraded anything yet else. But that shield, I think, is gonna save me. We're pretty low health. We need to get health back and kill him. So that's when it gets interesting. The boss battles, kind of not a boss, it's a mini boss, but like, you get the point. It's the most exciting part because they're actually hard. The other ones are pretty easy to beat. And when I get the other trait, when I get extra rolls, you can see how easy it gets. But let's keep going. So I guess the upgrades are good because it can do more damage, obviously. But I have tested out other combinations because I have play tested it like for a couple of hours, but I haven't really gotten deep into it. But there's a couple of items which give you bonus like physical damage and stuff. The heart actually it grants you like extra health, but it costs money on your run. So there's that actually. So you'll see like when I play my cards, I actually get the option to like use one of the straights I bought, like the cheese. Actually it happens every round, but like other items, I get the option after I roll to use them or not. Some of them cost money, and money's pretty hard to get in the game. If you equip the coin option, like the attack, you get more coins, but you waste your attack. So I mean, once I get to the other bosses, it's gonna get harder. So I don't think it's worth it. I just stay with my cheese for now. But here we're getting close to the boss. This is the second level. Got in. So the game promises a lot of levels, while now on the demo it only has 2, but it's pretty interesting how it works. So I think the game is really polished right now for like a demo. Like it lacks kind of a gameplay because of course it's a demo, we just want to show you how the game is, but like it's very polished for a demo game. And I guess it can get pretty repetitive after playing it a long time, so that's one thing they have to fix. At the end of the video, I'm gonna like criticize it more. I'm gonna say the things that I like, the things that need to improve, so stay tuned if you want to watch that. But here, like every new enemy has different attacks, so some attack 3 times, some attack 2 times. It really depends on how they attack. So there's the bow. What does the bow do? Is it worth it or not? I don't know. The daggers. The dagger, it's actually pretty useful because it gives poison damage. So once I get like the 5 rolls, it gets pretty overpowered because every dagger it increases the damage, and the damage decreases like every round or so, every time it does damage. But if it adds up, it can do a lot of damage. So I mean, if you want to, when you start out with the 3 rolls, it's not like good at all because it does like 4 damage. But once you have the 5 rolls, it gets pretty overpowered. So that's what I'm saying, like depending on what like type of upgrades you get, it changes like what items are good, and that's like, it's pretty cool. And here's the final boss. He has 570 HP, so that's like a hassle to beat, but we'll try to beat him anyway. I haven't managed to beat him with 3 slots, and as you can see, he does a lot of damage. So to beat him with 3 slots, I think yeah, I died right there, but I think you need like a perfect roll to get like more slots. So I'm gonna run it back again, but this time with the upgrades. So as you can see, I have 737 chips. So this upgrade actually gives you more wheels, so more rolls. It's actually pretty overpowered. So these ones just give you like extra health, so I'll just get some right now. No, that's like about it, right? Yeah, I cannot get any more. So let's try it again. Let's do it again. Yeah, same items. Okay, let's go. So you can see it right now. So yeah, I have 5 different rolls, and I can still critical hit when I get 3, but if I get 5 in a row, I get like a bonus critical hit, which is absurd amount of damage. Hopefully I get it in this one so I can show you guys what it is. So 2 critical hits back to back. So there's another thing, that if you get, like for example in this the sword I have right now, if you get 3 critical hits back to back, and like if you get like 3 of them, so it's a critical hit, but then you get 3 critical hits back to back, you actually like do insane amount of damage. So it actually helps with your run. But as you can see, I can beat them pretty quickly because I have 5 rolls. It's absurd for the beginning, so I think that's something they have to balance out. Like, I played for like 3 hours and I unlocked this 5 rolls, which is not something that like should be like in the beginning of the game. I don't think so. But as you play, like, as when they release the game, hopefully they fix this, and once they add more levels, they're gonna make it harder to get chips and all of that. But like, as I said before, the gameplay can get a little bit repetitive, so that's one flaw I get from this game. It's a great game. Like, as you can see, the graphics are pretty great. Like the screen shake, the juice on the, is that a juice or water or whatever it is, like the ice and how it like shakes when you get a hit. Like right now it shakes, everything shakes actually. The dice, there's dice, as you can see, like sometimes they pop up on the screen. I didn't really understand what they do. Like, I know they give me extra coins, but like, when do they show up? Like, I don't really understand. But there's a lot of upgrades you can make. So like, that's the boss of the first level again, so let's beat him. I think we can beat him pretty quickly, now that we have five wheels. Yeah, he's stunned, so he's not gonna do much damage anyways. So let's go. Okay, it's pretty, like, the mechanics are like, to get the critical hit on the sword is pretty hard, because like it randomizes, like it's not the same, so it's not something you can master. But I definitely did get better at it. Like in the beginning I was much worse at getting critical hits, but like it's randomized, so you're not doing the same thing over and over and over again. So yeah, let's get to the Black Cemetery level 2. So like I said, like the enemies you face are randomized except for the boss. Like randomized, I mean like when they show up. Like the first one, like the second one, it doesn't matter, like they get randomized. But I mean, it's pretty cool, the game right now. With like, to me the idea is a pretty great idea. They have to like make it a little better because it doesn't fit that well. I mean, like, as you can see, the gameplay is like kind of repetitive. If you just want to like non-stop click the stop button, or pretty like do it pretty fast as you can. It's not like it is interesting. When they add more items, I guess it will get interesting, like the combos and all the stuff they can add. So it has great potential. If they release the game like as it is right now, they just add more levels, it will get pretty boring. So I'll save some of that for my criticism at the end. But we're getting close to the boss now, and after this one I believe is the boss or not. I don't know, I'm not sure. Is it the boss now? The shield or the cheese? I'm actually broke right now, so I might get the cheese. Yeah. Oh, it's not the boss yet. So let's finish this guy up. Let's try to get a. Oh no! I wanted to get a 5 roll. Didn't happen. Okay, yeah, my shield. Like there's mechanics like poison, stunning, and there's like this. Oh, I'm about to get the 5. Oh. So as I said, there was mechanics like poison. There's mechanics like the magical damage. So the magical damage, it does damage to you. It doesn't matter like if you have shield or not. It does damage to your health and the shield sometimes, but like it does damage to your health regardless of the shield. Physical damage, it finishes the shield first, then it goes through your health. And the poison damage, it does damage to your health, I believe so. But it like the poison damage, like the more you poison the guy, the more your enemy, the more damage you do. And everyone, the damage gets decreased, so it's not like super overpowered, but it can get pretty overpowered with like the 5 wheels. But yeah, I mean, okay, critical hit, and it's done. You see, yo, yeah, like you see how powerful the 5 rules are, right? Let's upgrade, and okay, this is the final boss. So let's see how easy it is to beat him with 5 rolls. You guys gonna see, like, I lasted like 3 rolls last time. Let's see how much time it takes me to beat him this time around. Yeah. Okay, so the shield, like, is overpowered because when you upgrade it correctly, it can get pretty overpowered. But as you guys can see, like, it's way easier now to have 5 rolls. So let's see. Okay, nah, I want to get the critical hit so bad. This guy has a lot of health, It's really hard to beat him. Like, I tried like 5 times in a row to beat him, and I couldn't. But when I got the extra rolls, I actually beat him first try. So as you guys can see how overpowered it is. But that's something they have to balance out when they release the game. But the game's pretty fun. I guess, like, when watching it might not be as fun, but once you actually get to play it, it's pretty fun. So go test it out on Steam. It's actually free, so I mean, like, you're not actually gonna spend any money. So I just beat the boss for now. So as you can see, it was pretty easier, and yes, you have completed the demo. Congratulations. So yeah, this is the ending screen, I guess. And I finished the game, the demo at least. So it was a pretty short demo, I guess, but I mean, you can ask a lot more from a demo. So what I thought of the game, I think it's a pretty fun game. They have to balance some things out, especially with the chips and how you upgrade your runs and stuff. The items, they're gonna add more items, but there needs to be like a variety of gameplay. There needs to be something else, because what they have right now is cool, but like, once you beat the game, I don't think, like, the replayability isn't gonna be very great at the end. But it is a pretty fun game, and it's free on Steam if you guys want to try it out. It's on demos, like I said before. So go ahead and try it out if you guys liked it. And the video is gonna stay right here. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and goodbye.